before we do that, let's make sure that everybody understands. Tell them a little bit more about your product, your software, before we get
Okay,
there.
Magic Video Robot is the pinnacle of web building software that can build Amazon and AdSense links into your web pages, harvest videos straight from YouTube based on your keyword, and go ahead and build you hundreds of web pages in separate directories on your server in one click. I've always tried to build one-click software, and that's how powerful Magic Video Robot is. People can check it out on their spare time, magicvideorobot.com. But I'm going to give away one copy of that today. It's sold out on the Warrior Forum for $167 in 36 hours. And I don't allow a lot of people to have this product because it's kind of my top secret software. So I'm going to give away one copy of that right now to the first person who can get the answer to this. And I'm going to type the answer over to you, Rick, while I'm asking this question. Okay, because otherwise you won't know if people got it right. So there's the answer to you, Rick. I just passed it to you. And here's the question for everyone. Who built PPV Demon? PPV Demon is a software program or a software application, and it has to do with pay-per-view and cost per action.
Now that's going to take somebody that's really smart and really doing their homework.
I'll give people a tip, Dan. I'll give people a tip if you're not getting answers. Might even give it away. They call him, now remember that the software is called PPV Demon. They call him the ex-PayPal guy.
Okay, Neil's giving it a shot, but he's still wrong. So, hey.
Okay. All right.
At least Neil's trying. Is anybody else paying attention? Yeah. Well, but I tell you what, this is the top prize.
But since nobody's answered, and somebody might be able to take the time to go to Google.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah, that's what I would do.
PPV Demon. They call him the ex-PayPal guy.
One other thing while we're waiting for.
And yes, I will give it to Neil if he gets it right.
Yes, that's exactly. It's only being fair.
Yeah. So whoever gets it right first. Nobody's got it yet, Rick?
Oh, wait a minute. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Who's got it?
All right. Here's the winner. And I hope I say his name right. It is. Hold on. Okay, there were several that came in almost at the same time. The very first one was a person. The asker name is Best Website. So I have no idea who that is. That's not a name.
Best website. Please type into the chat your email and name, please, so we can.
Yeah, that's the only way we can get you the. You got to type in your real name, please.
And thanks for taking a moment to dig up the right answer for that trivia question.
Yeah.
Rick, I have the video presentation ready to go. I see we have 22 people in the door already.
Oh, Best Websites. Okay, all right. It's Joe Shenslow, my buddy. That's not even fair. He's one of the sharpest guys, but that's okay. That's all right.
We said though that this question is going to take somebody sharp in the software.
Well, I tell you what, it's almost. You know Joe. You know Joe very, very well. Let's make it fair. I mean, and Joe's give another copy away.
Joe gets a copy, and I'll give one more away right now.
Yeah, we got to make sure. Now it's got to be a different one.
Do you want me to ask a new question?
Yes. Let's ask a new question, and everybody needs to pay attention.
This one you kind of asked a similar question, but here's a hot question. First one to get this right, and Rick, I'll have to give you the answer again
Before you do that,
right now, the answer is coming to you right now.
Yeah. Before you do that, that's fine. There are several people typing who actually was that person. This man name was Tim Carlson, and we're going to give another free copy of his software away for another question. But that's the answer, folks. So we got to give another one away. So go ahead. What's the question?
The question is, what year or what exact date was Google founded? Everyone's going to get this right, but
yeah, who does it first? All right. and Caleb, and I'm probably butchering his name.
You have to have the.
You have to have the
month, day,
date.
and year.
You got to have the date.
Month, day, and year, not just the year. Month, day, and year.
Yeah, Kid, you got to do better than that.
Yeah, there's an exact date, folks, not just a year. There's a date. There's a day.
All right, we have a winner now. We do have a winner. September 4th, 1998, and in literally seconds, Phil Spur beat out Jay Poole.
Okay, Phil, please give us your name and email in the chat, or if you want to just contact us after. My email is jeff@vendorlock.com. Go ahead and email me for your free copy.
Here, I'm gonna type it in here. Vendor lock.
Yeah, this is the dash between vendor and lock, so it goes. If people can see my screen right now, it says the Vendor Lock Autoresponder Sales Club. There's a dash between the lock there, so it's JEFF@VENDOR-LOCK.com. So the two prize winners can go ahead and email me for your free copy. Make sure you mention you were on the webinar call today, and we'll get you that copy.
Awesome,
so,
awesome.
Rick, should we go ahead and start the presentation?
Yeah, let me give everybody a rundown. Yes. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to tell everybody a little bit more about you. A lot of the people know you, and a few of the people know me, but let me set the stage for everyone. First of all, Jeff has been in this business. He's been a PHP coder and web designer, software developer for over 10 years. He's created some of the most popular products in the Warrior Forum that have been, like I said, the product that he just gave away literally is sold out. You can't even buy it, even at $167. And the fact of the matter is, he's one of the sharpest individuals that I know, coding, software. And what we're doing tonight is bringing it down to a level where everybody can understand. There's so much technology out there, so much information, and that's all fine. But if you don't understand it and you don't know how to implement it, you're not going to make any money with it. So we're going to do something that each and every one of us knows that we need. Is you know that when you have a list, you're creating a list, whether it's a freebie list, a paid list, however you create it, you need a quality autoresponder, whether it's GetResponse, Aweber, whatever your flavor of choice is. But what we're going to show you to do tonight is how to actually start getting these companies to pay you instead of you paying them. That's the power of the Autoresponder Sales Club. So without any further ado, I'm going to bring on Jeff. And what we're going to do before we do that is I'm letting you know more about who he is, what he's about. But we're going to play a video for you that is going to explain exactly what we're doing, how we're going to help you, the amazing offer that we're going to put out for you. It's very short. How long is it? What is it? It's
about 28 minutes.
20. Oh my goodness! It's a little longer.
The entire method here of what I do, and it doesn't require anybody to really purchase anything at all. I do have some things we're going to offer at the end, but I just want to dive into this right away and get people learning how to make money from autoresponders. First thing I want to stress is that everything has changed. Okay, you have to know that everything has changed over the last year or two. The way spam filters work, the way email providers are protecting their servers, all this stuff has changed, which means your method for email marketing now has to change. And if you change with it and go with the flow, you will succeed. If you fight it and stick with the old ways that don't work, you will just be emailing out to a dead list that doesn't respond, it doesn't buy products. And if any of you have had that experience with internet or email marketing, this video presentation is for you. So I'm going to go ahead and dive right into the video presentation. It's about 28 minutes long. It's very powerful. I did it in a video presentation instead of doing it directly live to you so that I could put more into it and put more detail, arrows and zoom ins and stuff like that. So I'm going to start the video now. When the video is over, we're going to go ahead and dive right into the question and answer section. Okay, so I'm going to start the video now. And Rick, just give me a phone call on my cell if there's any problem with the audio or anything.
Will do. And I will answer any questions you have as it's playing. Yeah, thank you, folks.
That's right. Rick will be able to answer questions as we're doing this presentation. So I'm going to go ahead and start it now. And Rick, just give me a ring if anything's going on that I need to fix over here.
You got it, Jeff.
Here we go, folks. I'm going to show you how to do the vendor lock master list method. Now, some of you may be doing this already on your own, but I've got some twists going to offer you a chance to get my VendorLock Autoresponder for free at the end of this presentation. So please stick around because I'm going to show you how to use the feature in this presentation, and then you can get a chance to get it for free if you stick around to the end of this video. So stick around. Here we go. We're going to learn the master list method. Now here's what it involves. The first step is learning a new approach to email marketing. What I mean by that is you need to start treating your subscribers like a pal, not a faceless money bot. Okay? There's some reasons for that. First reason is we have to accept the fact that nobody likes getting email from someone that isn't a close friend anymore. Okay, those days are gone where you can send people mass amounts of mail that you've never met before and they're just going to click links and buy it without ever meeting you. Those days are kind of gone now, and we've created an environment by sending out mass amounts of affiliate marketing products and links to people for so long. We've created this environment where nobody likes to even receive an email unless it's from a close friend or relative. So if you're not a close friend, they don't want your email. So we need to learn how to become their friend. A close friend, they should treat you like a friend, okay? And you need to treat them like a friend to get that kind of respect. The other thing is we're dealing with really elaborate algorithms with these spam filters these days over like Gmail and stuff. So by sending out massive amounts of links to people, you're really just earning a domain and your IP address, and you're not reaching your full list. Just because the people that have clicked and marked your message safe, like your close friends, are receiving your messages, doesn't mean everybody on the Gmail provider servers, I should say, is able to receive your messages. In fact, 90% of them don't anymore if you're email marketing the old way. So don't send out links anymore. Send your first 5 or 10 messages in a series or a series of follow-ups as just, hi, how you doing? My name is so-and-so. I just want to thank you for joining my list, and I'm really excited to show you ... If you have any more questions or you want to know more, please just hit the reply button and send me a quick message. Thanks, so-and-so. Okay? That would be your first message. You send out in every couple of days. Don't send them every day. Send them every 2 or 3 days, spaced apart. Send out another message that says basically the same thing. Hey, I was just wondering if you're still interested in this, blah, 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 whatever your niche is. If you are, please just hit reply and message me back, and I'll be glad to share some more information with you. Basically, you're going to bother them to hit reply instead of sending them a link. What this does is it treats them like a friend, like you're just chatting it up with them, and they kind of just see you as a person then instead of a faceless salesman or sales lady. Okay? And you're not treating them like a money bot anymore, so they kind of have a little bit more respect, and they're going to go, hey, yeah, why not? I'll reply to this person if they said they got an ebook or something that I can get. And don't send them a link, okay? You ask them to reply. If they reply and say they're really interested, then go ahead and send them a link to purchase something, okay? But generally, we're not trying to sell them anything anymore. And you might say, hey, wait, Jeff, my objective in email marketing is to make some money. Well, of course it is. I make a lot of money with email marketing. I'm going to show you the whole method. That's just the beginning. So in the beginning, no longer is it okay to send out links to people. Okay, so stop the links. Start sending out words. Use words because words will get past the spam filters. I find 80% of the time, if your message is getting blocked, it has to do with the link in the message. So, don't send links. Send words. Words can make somebody your friend. Think about how you would meet somebody and make them your friend. Don't
worry about making money. Just worry about how would you meet somebody and go about making a friendship with that person. If you think along those lines, you'll be in great shape. Let's move on to step number 2, which is learning that giant lists suck. I have tested this up, down, and all around. By sending out a list or a message to a giant list, you're only hurting yourself. A small list that really communicates with you is going to outbuy that big list. You could have a list of 1,500 people, but if you send out that message and 90% of them don't get it because you're getting hit by spam filters, and the other 10 to 20% that read it don't really communicate with you and kind of just go, whatever, they're not going to buy it. You make no sales. But you can have a list of less than 200 and sell 80 copies of a product that's $10. Now think about how much money that is. That would be with one email. Now that's a lot of money. Now if you could do that every couple days, you're making a lot of money, right? You're having a lot more money come in with those small lists because those people communicate with you. I just had somebody email me just today and ask how I was doing because they remembered a year ago today, or it was a couple of days ago now, that I lost my best friend in the world, my dog. And this subscriber actually remembered me mentioning that and remembered it was a year ago and asked me how I was doing today. See, now that's the kind of communication I have with some people on my list. Okay, that's what you need. You need to know them by first name. You need to communicate with them as a friend. And like, there's proof right there that that kind of communication can happen. This person remembered a year later that I lost my dog and wrote to me and said, hey, I hope you're doing okay. Now that's real communication. When you can build that kind of a quality communication between you and a subscriber, they're way more likely to click on your link and buy your $7 product on the Warrior Forum or something if they are that much of a friend to you. Okay, so treat them like a friend. Okay, and building that giant list is only going to get you nailed with spam filters. Okay, the other thing is if you're building your list with software that scrapes emails, you're killing yourself because you can't get away with that today. There's places like, or there's agencies like SpamCop, spam-cop.net. You can check them out in your spare time. There's lots of these places. They build blocking lists when people put in spam report. They put your IP or your domain on the blocking list. The blocking list gets shared now with all the major email providers, Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo, all of them. Okay? So once you get those spam reports from a couple of people, they end up on a spam block list, which gets shared with all the email providers, which means you are not going to get your emails through. So by building a giant list and bombarding them with links, what you're doing is you're just hurting yourself. Those spam filter algorithms are top secret. Only Gmail or whoever owns it knows how it really works. So they're not going to tell us. But I will tell you it has a lot to do with the link in it. It has to do with the rate of mail. Okay? So you also want to slow down your mail and stop bombing your whole list at once. You want to send out 50 to 200 at a time in small bursts. I'm going to show you how to do that with the VendorLock Autoresponder if you stick around. Okay? So I'm going to show you how to do that. It's called throttle settings, and you can control how fast the mail goes out, and that matters. Okay? You're going to get more success by sending out mail to a smaller list in smaller bursts than you will by bombing a whole huge list all at once. The mail won't go through. Okay? The other thing is you end up on a block list and you're not going to get through ever again. So you're killing yourself by doing that. Absolutely killing yourself. Okay? SpamCop, spam-cop.net is just one of them. Okay? You don't want to deal with those guys, and you don't want to send out mail to faceless people anymore where you scraped a list with just emails and no names. No good anymore. Because, again, that goes back to step one where you're not treating them like a friend or a faceless money bot. You are treating them like a faceless money trouble is not have, the proper IP address and stuff in your autoresponder for that subscriber. Otherwise, you can't prove that they're really a subscriber. You don't want to scrape lists because Spam Cop puts fake spam trap emails out there on the internet. They put them everywhere, folks, everywhere. Craigslist, websites, they're all over the place. If you're using software to scrape from anywhere, you are going to end up with a fake email on that list. You'll never know it. But when you send to that email address, guess what happens? Spam Cop puts you on the block list, okay? Because they know you scraped that email because they know that nobody would have gone to this webpage and emailed this email on their own. It had to have been scraped by software, and they know that, and so therefore you end up on their block list, and then Hotmail, Gmail, all those places share those block lists, and you will never get through again. So by building a list of thousands and thousands and thousands of people, you're just hurting yourself. Build a list of a couple hundred quality, communicative people that go for quality, not quantity. Go for people that really want to communicate with you. Ask them to hit reply. Bother them to hit reply. Say, hey, how you doing today? I'm wondering if you're still interested in this. If you are, just hit reply. I've got some really cool stuff for you. Thanks. No more links. Forget about bombing giant lists with links. Doesn't work. You'll get spam blocked. You don't get through. Nobody that does read it buys. It doesn't work anymore. And if you're watching this video presentation, you've had a larger list or any list, and you've sent out links like that and email marketed them, or kind of email marketed to them right from the first email, you are going to fail. And if you have failed, that's probably why. Okay, so a small list that really communicates with you will outbuy the big list. The big list will also get you in trouble with filters, spam filters, and if you're building a list with scraping software, you are doomed. Don't do that anymore. Those days are gone. Okay, just accept that. Those days are gone. Okay, so let's move on to step number 3, which is building the master list. Now, we just talked about this a little bit. A smarter, cleaner emailing method is required for today's spam traps and filters. So what we want to do is also kind of stop emailing people so much. We want our emails to have bigger impact. So when we make that mail, we make the sale. Okay? So here's how you do that. You build a master list. Now, what is a master list? A master list is when you take all your subscribers from all your little lists, put them on one big list. Now, you don't send mail to your little lists anymore. You only send it to the one big list. Okay, the one big list, everybody that's on your little list will be on that master list once. If they unsubscribe, that means they don't want to be marketed to, and you don't want to mail to those people anyway because they're the people who hit spam or junk, and then you can't get messages to them anymore, and you're even contributing to your problem with the spam filters. Okay, so don't mail those people. You put everyone on a master list once. If they unsubscribe from it, that's because they don't want the mail, so don't send them anymore. If they stay on the master list, you send them 5 or 10 emails with no links in them again, just saying, hey, it's so-and-so, if you're interested in this, let me know, hit reply. Ask for replies. When they reply to you, you can go ahead and send them a link. Now you've got communication going, now you're going to make the sale, and now you're almost guaranteed that they are not going to hit the spam button or the spam link, okay? So, to build a master list, what you do is, if you have a bunch of little lists like I do for each product, you use the first follow-up in each little list as your download email. Like, thanks for purchasing. Here's your download link. If you need any help, please email me at blah, blah, blah. Thanks. The end. No more emails. No more follow-ups. Each little list like that for your products that you sell and stuff should have only one follow-up. And that is the download thank you email. That's it. But your automation settings in Aweber, and I'm going to have a link for you at the end of this video to get a special deal from Aweber too. If you want that, so stick around for that as well. Whether you're using Aweber or my VendorLock Autoresponder, you have automation settings where you can take all your subscribers from your little list and put them on one big list automatically. So what happens is when they subscribe to a little list and download their ebook, they get their one follow-up and no more follow-ups. But their email and name was also put on a secondary list, which you call your master list, and then you can go ahead and send out messages in a series. Don't use broadcast. Use a follow-up series of messages with your master list. Send them 5 emails of, hey, how you doing? If you're interested in this, email me back. I'm going to be doing this. If you want to know more about it, email me back. Always ask for replies. Never send them links. Okay, until you get to about the 5th or 10th email in your master list series, then go ahead and sell them on the product. Okay, if you feel safe about mentioning your product link at that point. But I always find if they hit reply, they're way more likely to hit the link and buy it. If they reply and you say, yep, here it is, thanks for checking it out, you give them the link. Then each person you deal with separately, when they email you back and reply to your email that you send out to the entire list, then you email them back individually with the link and say, go ahead and click here and you can buy. I send people direct PayPal links that way and they buy it. No sales page or nothing. I just say, yeah, here it is, download, have a good day. And they are already pre-sold on it. So you're pre-selling them with the emails by not sending them a link. You're treating them like a friend by not sending them a link. You're bypassing the spam filters by not sending them links. Okay? So put everybody on a master list. Get your automation settings in Aweber or the VendorLock Autoresponder to put them all on the master list. So when they sign up, they get the one follow-up, and then you don't email your little list at all unless you have an update for that one product. Then you can go to that one list and say, here's the update for that product. People appreciate updates. They appreciate not getting a bunch of junk from you from that list. Put them on the master list. If they unsubscribe from that master list, that's their own free choice. You do not want to mail those people anyway. Okay, so that is how the entire method works. Now, I'm going to go ahead and switch to the other video where I show you how to use the master list feature in the VendorLock Autoresponder, so you can go ahead and do this, okay? Also going to give you a chance to get the VendorLock Autoresponder for free at the end of this video, so stick around to the end. I'm also going to have that link for you for the special deal from Aweber, and I haven't told you yet how we're going to make money from Aweber and how I get those checks in the mail that I showed you mailed to me from Aweber instead of me paying them. Okay, so I'm going to show you that too, so stick around here. I've got a lot of stuff for you at the end of this, but right now I'm going to show you how to build that master list using the VendorLock Autoresponder. Okay, by logging into the VendorLock Autoresponder, you'll be brought to the home page, which will show all your lists and how many subscribers you have next to those lists, and you can click on those buttons to view those subscribers on your lists. Okay, now the feature I wanted to show you is this new feature I added called Master List. Okay, now all you have to do to use the Master List feature and build a master list is enter the number of the list ID here and hit this button, Save Master List ID. It's that simple. If you go down to the through the list, if you go down through the list, you'll see the ID to the left right here. All you have to do is enter the number for that list, and it becomes your master list. So I've got a list down here I call Marketing Master. Now it's at 87 already. I just deleted it yesterday. So I've got 87 subscribers since yesterday on this list. It builds fast because everybody signing up to my smaller lists here end up on this list now. So they get when they register for this product and end up on this list, it's a little over 1,000. That subscriber also gets now put on this list, which is now 87. Now I can market to the marketing master list and not send mail to my product list. That way, I'm keeping these subscribers happy on this list by not mailing them. And that way, if I have a product update or maybe a version 2 of this product, now I can market it directly to those people, and it's the only mail they ever got from me. And I would do that after emailing them a couple of emails with no links saying, hey, how you doing? I was wondering if you're still using this product. Email me back because I've got some information about version 2. Again, not giving them any links. Okay, so you don't give links anymore to your small lists. You give the link to your master list. You can call it whatever you want. I just call it marketing master. It sounded cool. And covered all of the niches without being too specific. But this was at 7,000 something yesterday, and that's why I deleted it. Just like I said, big lists suck. Okay, I was not impressed with the conversion rates of that 7,000 person list anymore. Once the conversion rate starts dropping like that, you know what's happening. That means people have put your message in the junk folder or hit the spam button, and you're not getting through to them anyway. Why send to a big list when they're all just junk foldering your message and not reading it? There's no point. All you're doing is damaging your domain and IP address, so don't do it. Work with your master list. When it gets too big, I try to keep mine under 4,000 now. I let that get up to 7,000 just to kind of see how it was. And once again, I was very disappointed with the numbers when the size of the list got bigger. So keep it small. Work with small quality lists. Keep them under 4,000 or 5,000. Okay, and that would be time to consider deleting the whole thing. The reason I didn't cry about deleting a whole list of 7,000 people is I can build lists really fast now that I've gotten good at it. And I know that that list will build again really quickly. Also, I know that those 7,000 people weren't reading the emails. Less than a couple thousand were. So it was pointless. The other thing I know is that all the people that were on that list are still on my small list. So they're still customers of mine. They didn't really go anywhere. They're still on my other lists. Okay, I can still contact them if I need to about the product they bought, and I have their email on record. You can just use the search right here, their email in, and it'll show you all the lists that that person is on. Okay, so that's the feature. I'm not going to go through the whole autoresponder here. I just wanted to show you the master list ID feature, which you get in the vendor log autoresponder. And if you're watching this video presentation, you have a chance to get this for free if you stay till the end. Okay, so hang in there till the end. I've got a few more things to show you. Okay, now you might be asking, how do you sell the services like Aweber, Jeff? How do you get those checks in the mail? Okay, let's talk about that for a sec. First of all, what you're going to do is you're going to do everything I just showed you. Then when you've built that trust with your list, you're going to start to send them HTML emails, okay, instead of just plain text. You want to use the plain text with no links because it gets through to the inbox. In your emails, ask them to whitelist you. Ask them to add you to their contacts. Add them to the safe list, whatever they have to do. Each email provider has a different term for it, like safe list or contact list or whatever. Make sure they do those steps. Ask them to do it after the 5th or 6th email when they're kind of, getting to know you a bit. Ask them to add your email to their contact list or safe list or whitelist. Because if you don't, you might not get the HTML emails through. So you're planning a strategy here. You're building up trust, then using that trust to ask them to whitelist you. It's an important step because that way you can start to send them HTML emails. The nice ones you get from the big companies like Sony and stuff. You're going to do that too. That's what I do. And that's how I make those checks. Now, instead of paying Aweber, what I did when I started is I used a simple autoresponder that I built myself, which was the vendor lock autoresponder, which has become quite elaborate since then. It's not as elaborate as Aweber, of course, but it allowed me to run my own autoresponder on my server and have total control of my lists. Now, don't spam and don't upload scraped lists, remember, but it allowed me to have control of my lists. Okay, so I started making money by building that trust, asking them to whitelist me, then sending them HTML emails. Now, I'm going to give you a link here. vendorlockhosting.com/Aweber. Okay, and I'm going to make that a little bit smaller so it fits on the screen here for you so you can see it a little better. What I want you to do is go to that link, okay, right there, http://vendorlockhosting.com/Aweber, and that will get you the $1 deal to sign up with Aweber, okay? Once you're signed up with Aweber, you can join their affiliate program as well, learn all about their system, and then you're going to do what I do, and that is send people HTML emails that look like this, okay? This looks like a website, doesn't it? It is a website. That's how I sell this service. This is a web page. Okay, this is an exact clone of the email I send them. Okay, when they get it in the email, it looks like this. Yeah, pull this up here so you can see it here. You can see that they get the same email in their inbox. Okay, and it looks like this. Just trying to scroll through it here so you can see it. Like here, remember that check I put on the Warrior offer to ask people to sign up to the webinar? I put that in here, okay? I made these really nice HTML emails. I say, talk about Aweber, and I give them a link to go sign up through my affiliate link right in the email. It's HTML, though. It looks really nice. Like, I put in the Aweber logos that they provide with a link built into it with my affiliate link. I say, get your $1 trial here. I get people to sign up to Aweber. I give them helpful information. I give them my sales funnel plans. Oops, looks like I'm missing a photo there. I'll have to fix that one. So yeah, I give people all this really cool stuff, and I build it into these nice HTML emails that look like this, okay, with a nice banner and share links, share on Facebook, today's date in there through some PHP code that updates the date to today's date every time it goes out. You can do that in your autoresponder, even just put in the autoresponder date there. Banner, I like to say add. So, here's, I'm asking them to whitelist me again. Add Jeff to your address book to ensure your valuable newsletters reach your inbox, okay? And then, of course, I've got the view online link. And if you click that, that's when it takes you to this online version of it. So now on the online version, I have tweet this and share this, okay, so people can share how to get paid by Aweber. Join the VendorLock members area. These links make it jump to that section. Okay, so I have bookmarks in the email. Now, this took me a whole day just to create this one, say. I spent a whole day on this. And I have a series of 10 of these, okay, that sell the Aweber service, okay? And people click my links and they sign up. And I don't pay Aweber anymore. They send me checks, and the checks keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And this is how I do it. Okay, so text emails, no links, build trust. Ask them, once you build trust, to whitelist your email, put it on their contact list, or whatever you need to do to ensure that you can now send them an HTML email that looks like this. And you have to spend a whole day on each one and really put some time into it. But what's one afternoon? If you make a series of 7, what's a week's worth of afternoons if you can send this out every day for the rest of your life and make money with it? Okay? Think of it that way. Okay? So anyway, I'm just going to close my email client here, and that part of the equation is how I make the money from Aweber and how I get those checks like that one right there. Okay? That's how you do it. Build trust. Use text. Don't them any photos. Ask them to reply. Get communication built. Then you are going to use that trust and ask them to whitelist you or add you to their contact list in their email account. Okay? Then you are going to sign up at Aweber through my special link here to get the $1 deal. And you can go to vendorlockhosting.com/Aweber to get that special deal right now, and then sign up for the affiliate program. They have tutorials and awesome stuff over there at Aweber to help you learn. Okay, so use that. And don't pay the $20. It's $19.95 for the startup level or thing, but you can get it for $1 for the first month by going to my link there, vendorlockhosting.com/Aweber. Okay, so once you signed up at Aweber, you join the affiliate program and you do exactly what I just showed you there. Okay, so anyway, that wraps up this part of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I think we're going to jump into the question answer section of this presentation now. So if you have any questions about what I've been showing you here, or about the VendorLock Autoresponder, or about building master lists, please ask your questions now. And if you don't get your question in, you can always ask me a question later by just simply emailing me at jeff@vendorlock.com, and I'll just put that on here for you because there's a dash in it, and I want everybody to get it right. It's jeff@vendor-lock.com. Okay, so you can email me there if you don't get your question in. So I think we're going to dive into the question and answers now. So go ahead and ask your questions, and if I missed anything, you can watch this video replay if you join our Autoresponder Sales Club, which we're going to tell you about right now too. Okay, so we're going to tell you about the Autoresponder Sales Club right now. That's the only way you're going to be able to see this video presentation again. And if you have any questions about what I've just shown you, now's the time.
Okay, Rick, that's the end of the video there.
All right. Now there's some awesome information that we've given there to you. We know that the sound quality was not the greatest, but the quality of the information is something that you're not going to see anywhere else and giving away freely for sure. You can go see Ryan Dice. You can see Mike Filsaime. They have very similar courses that they're actually promoting for $297 in that range, and make you watch a bunch of videos and then hit you up for that. We're not doing any of that. We're to the point.
I want people to learn this straight up, so I hope people got something out of that. The general idea here is to remember that we need to change our email marketing method because it's the times have changed. So you have to go with the flow or you lose, right? And that's kind of the way business has always been. If you think about it that way, the people that succeed are the people that dive in and go for the what's new. Don't worry about what's old. Don't worry about what people did successfully a year or two ago and try to copy them. Especially with email marketing, because it changes so fast. It's just that stuff isn't relevant anymore. So I wanted to do this presentation, give people something brand new and relevant. So I hope that's what I did for people. Sorry about the echoey audio on the video. I have no idea why that happens because my microphone, everyone says, is perfectly clear. Don't know why that happens. I'm sorry about that. I will ensure people that if you become a member of the Autoresponder Sales Club, the replay video will be inside the members area, and it will be the clear audio because I'm taking the straight video off my computer here and putting it onto the server there, so you won't have that echo. Not sure why that was, but thanks everyone for sticking it out and watching that because it was a very powerful presentation, and I think everyone that watched it is probably going to get something out of it. But I do have a feeling there's some questions floating around. So if you have any questions about the method I just showed you right now, go ahead and ask them in the chat box. And Rick, if you just want to pass the question over to me since I can't see them.
No problem. I can take care of that. No worries on that at all.
And we'll answer some questions here.
Yes.
And then I also have a couple more little things to show people. Like I said throughout the presentation, I have a chance. You have a chance to get the vendor lock autoresponder for free, but I'm also going to give you Magic Video Robot, Magic Video Site Maker, Auto Ad Swapper, which is a really cool program. You'll have to actually look at the page to look at all these products. I can't take the time to describe them all right now. I'm going to give you all my best products and install them for you on a hosting account. And that's with the vendor lock autoresponder that you saw in the presentation. Now that is our secondary offer. Okay. I will tell people that is your gold membership right now to the vendor lock autoresponder sales club. You can join the standard membership today for just $3. Okay. We're going to give you I actually have a couple things here to show people, Rick. I'm just going to share my screen again here. Put this on here. We actually have a couple things for people to see today. Let me just find the list here. There it is. Can you see that list on my screen okay, Rick?
Yeah, we can see it very clearly. Yes.
Okay, so this is what people are going to get with the standard membership if they sign up today. They're going to get my email campaign. Now, remember, I was talking about how not to send links and how to talk to people and how to get them interested and how to hit reply and get all that communication going. Well, all you have to do is copy my 10 email swipes, enter your name where it says your name in the brackets throughout the emails, and paste them into your autoresponder. You don't even have to do any work. You're going to get my email campaign, which I've tested. I've worked on this email campaign for a long time, and I've tweaked it just right so that you get the exact response that I get from my subscribers. And that is, I get 70% conversions on some of my lists. Isn't that crazy?
70%.
70%. That's why I don't bother with the big list, because quality over quantity has shown me that I make a lot more money, and those customers buy again and again and again. I have some customers right now, Rick, that I don't even have to tell them what the product does. I just say I've got a new product, they're on it, they buy it. Okay, so you're going to get that email campaign so you can build that sort of trust. You're going to get membership site access. I've got a members area for you where you're going to get this replay video from the presentation with the clear audio on it. Plus, I'm going to add some more videos throughout this month on how to succeed with your autoresponders. Okay, so you can get all of those videos. Every time I add one, you get to watch it for free because you're a member of our autoresponder sales club. Just log into the members area. Okay, the last thing you're going to get with your standard membership for just $3 today is the Autoresponder Sales Club Skype group. And that's where we chat things up a bit more. And some of you are in Rick's Skype groups already. You know that Rick has these Skype groups for $100 per month. We're giving that to you for free in this package. Okay, so it's included in your $3 Autoresponder Sales Club membership. You're going to get the Autoresponder Sales Club Skype group. And that's where we can chat and share ideas. Okay, so you're going to have a community to work with. Okay, so you can get all of this for just $3, and it's at this link right here, Rick. If you can see that, it's vendorlockhosting.com/deal. Okay, so everyone can get that offer I just mentioned right now for $3 right now, and I'll just see if I can make that a little bit bigger for you here, folks. Oh, there we go. So for $3, you can get it today, and it's only today. So we're only allowing people that view this webinar into this offer. This is a special deal for just the webinar participants, okay? And you can get it at that link right there. Can you just type that in the chat?
I just did.
For people there, Rick?
I just did.
It's vendorlockhosting.com/deal. Now, there's no dash in that. It's all one word. You can type it as all small case. I just put capitals on it so people could read it a little better. It's vendorlockhosting.com/deal. That's the only way you're going to get this. When I launch this on the Warrior Forum, it is going to be a $37 per month membership. You're getting it for $3. Okay? And you can only get it today at that link right there. So, if anyone has any questions, now's the time. Go ahead and hit us with any questions you might have about the master list method I just showed you, or about what you get when you join the Autoresponder Sales Club. Now, just to clarify, you don't get the Vendor Lock Autoresponder with the $3 membership. You have to buy the gold package, which you will see on the second page once you sign up. You also have to sign up if you want to see the clear audio quality, high quality version of the replay of the presentation we just gave. So you have many reasons to sign up. For $3, it's a killer deal, and I will also be communicating with people in that group. So if you have more questions or you need more help, I'll be there for you, and so will Rick, because you'll be in the Skype group. So if anybody has any questions, I don't see any in my chat box. Do you have any questions for
Oh,
me?
we've got a ton of questions ton of questions that, yes, I've answered some of those questions, but some of them that you can do a better job of answering than I do. One of the things that, right, I understand that. We'll take care of that for you. One of the things that I want to cover with everybody is there's some really valid reasons why you should belong to our Skype group. Simply because, okay, the people are popping in now. All right. The reality of it is that I do all my communications with my people that are in our masterminds through Skype. I do not use Facebook. I abhor Twitter. Okay. So if you're looking for me to be on Facebook and show you my favorite puppy dog and nothing against Jeff, I mean, I love dogs too, but, or what I had for dinner last night or any of that, I'm not the one for that. The bottom line is what we do is we help you make money. We have a Skype group. Matter of fact, the gentleman that I do a mastermind with is on this call tonight. And we have a CPA room that has nothing to do with this, obviously. But the point is, we've had people that have been in that group that were paying us $97 per month. And, the power of the Skype rooms are that we're there in contact with you on a daily basis if need be. If you got a question, we're there to help you. I don't run any Skype rooms for $3. I can promise you that, okay? I have a mastermind we create products. It's $47 a month. And, that's a starting price, and that's dirt cheap. We're offering you the opportunity to be able to speak to both of us on a regular basis, ask questions, network with other people that are doing the same thing you're doing for as low as $3. So pretty much a no-brainer. I gave y'all my Skype ID, and that's really, really important that you get that. Just in case I mess up and don't get you your prize, make sure you Skype me also, because, we gave away some valuable prizes, especially the software that Jeff was generous enough and gracious enough to give away. You definitely need to contact us.
The two people that got Magic Video Robot at the beginning, please just email me at jeff@vendorlock.com and mention you were on the call in the winner, and we'll pass that link to you to get your product. So anybody that has any questions directed toward me, if you could just pass those over, I'd be glad to answer any questions, Rick.
All right. We'll be contacting Steven and the Neil and a couple other people that are coming through. I don't recognize the names, but they're hitting me up now. I'm accepting them, and we'll take care of that as quick as we can. Neil's messaging back. Okay, thank you very much. That's why we do it. All right. We got a few questions in particular. Let's go right into the questions. All right. Bear with me for just a moment. Pull the screen down. All right. Dee Dee is saying, is this a one-time fee of $3?
No, it is monthly.
Monthly. Okay, it is $3 a month.
$37 a month when I launch it on the Warrior Forum. That's important to know.
Yeah. One other thing that everyone here needs to know is Jeff has a membership site that teaches on software and all those things in the past that people have been and found the value, that have been with him how many years now? Almost 3 years, some of these people?
Some people are in my Vendor Lock membership that pay $19.95 for several years now. And that's because I always go for quality over quantity. Okay, so I don't ask people to charge $50 a month for. I've joined stuff on the Warrior Forum for $50 a month and been a little disappointed with it. Dropped out in the first month or whatever. Who hasn't, right?
We've all done that, yes.
Everybody is going to get everything I just showed in that package, Rick, today. For just $3 a month, and you can cancel anytime. If you really feel like you're not getting your money's worth for $3 a month, you can cancel, and you can just no longer be a member if you want. But I would find that it's hard pressed to get all that sort of quality stuff for $3 a month. Here's the list again of what you get. You get my email campaign. That's worth $3 a month because I'm going to add new ones every month. So you get a new campaign every month. You get the 10 email swipes right away. You get the membership site access where you get to replay this video. That's also where you can contact us for the Skype group. Join the Skype group inside the members area. There's a chat section inside the members area. And like I said, I'm going to add videos monthly to that. So you're not just getting what we present today and what we're offering today. You're getting what comes in the future as well. So whatever I add to the membership site area, you get that for your membership of $3 per month, which is crazy dirt cheap. I've never done a membership this cheap before. I only am doing this so that people have access to the stuff that we were presenting today in the presentation, so that people can go ahead and do it. But it's a crazy good deal for $3. Yes, it is monthly, but for $3 a month, you're getting a crazy deal, and you can cancel anytime if you're not, feeling like it's for you.
Not only that, and let me iterate on that, is the fact of the matter is you're going to be sharing information and sharing strategies in a Skype room. Think about this. You can go on Facebook, you can go on Twitter. Those are all fine social medias. But I promise you, you will make longer lasting, higher quality connections through a Skype room together, sharing ideas, sharing, from time to time, we'll actually even do workshops for you in $3. And I literally do not do this. It's $47 a month. The gentleman that's on this call, Joe Schinzel, will tell you exactly the same thing. I think he's still on the call. It's called Best Website. He'll tell you exactly the same thing. You can PM him all day long. He'll tell you exactly the same thing. And he'll tell you exactly how much we charge over there. And in my product creation room, I am $47 a month. And I don't nickel and dime anybody. We treat people fairly, and that's what it costs. And that's a dirt cheap offer for $47 a month. And the opportunity to be part of this for $3, need I say any more? We got a bunch of questions. I'm going to jump right into them.
Sure.
Let's go right over here.
I can't see the question, so please just ask.
Okay.
If somebody has a question.
All right. This has been when we started the presentation on the first few minutes there. He says there's a link in the first email, isn't it? Like he was saying that you had a link when you were doing the presentation. And I answered his question, but maybe you can give a better answer than I gave because he asked it a few times. I don't know if it was just hitting the repeat button.
A link in the first email. No, you don't want to do that generally. Not sure what he means.
Here's the answer I gave him. Here's the answer.
In the email. Usually what I do, let me just explain, is what I do is when I get people onto the master list, I use the text emails to get through to them and build some trust, okay, and get a little chat. I usually ask for reply. I say, hey, hit reply if you have any interest in this kind of thing. I think there wasn't, the only link that would be in there would be the unsubscribe link. Maybe that's what he saw. The unsubscribe link has to be in there for, the Can Spam Act and all that. You have to be Can Spam compliant. You have to have the unsubscribe link available in the email message. So, of course, there's always an unsubscribe link. That's not what I meant by sending out links. You're not going to really trip spam filters by having an unsubscribe link. The way you trip spam filters with a link is because that link is on a blocking list. And it's on a blocking list because somebody somewhere out there clicked spam when they saw your link. Okay, so that is why that happened. And it has nothing to do with your unsubscribe link. So if you saw the unsubscribe link in my email, yes, of course, there's always an unsubscribe link, but there is no link to purchase the product or view my website. So you want to keep your website and sales stuff out of there. Like when you send in a spam report, yes, software is very much a part of it, but if you have spam reports going to SpamCop and stuff, eventually a human does look at your domain or your IP and decide if the problem is for real or if it's just a one-time fluke thing. So you don't want to end up on those block lists.
And AWeber takes that stuff very seriously too, by the way.
All it takes is for one disgruntled subscriber to click that button or that link that says, spam. Okay, that's all it takes, and you've got 1 point toward your spam report doom. Okay, and if you keep getting those, you will get blacklisted. Okay, you will get blocked, and that's why you want to do it strategically. And you want to build the trust with text only and ask for replies. Once they're replying to you back and forth, and you've asked them specifically to put your email on their contact list or their white list, their safe list in their email, now you can send them HTML email, and now you've gained brownie points with the email provider such as Hotmail or whoever that is. Okay? So when you are doing that, you're doing several things at once. What you're actually doing is beating out the spam filters, building trust with your subscriber, but what you don't really see what's going on behind the curtain is you're also building trust with those email providers like Hotmail, Gmail, and stuff. You have to build trust with them now as well. You can't just build trust with your subscriber. You have to build trust with everyone, and that means their email provider. If they have a Gmail account, you are in need of finding a way to get through to their inbox, and that's how you have to look at it. Okay, think about getting through to their inbox at first. Once you get through their inbox with text, you can build that trust, ask them to reply, get some chat going back and forth. Now you're building trust with Hotmail, Gmail, Yahoo, and all of them. Okay? And once you do that, you're going to be able to build trust with their provider and the subscriber at the same time. Then you can go ahead and start showing them the HTML emails like I showed you. Okay? And that's where you can start to pitch products a little better for several reasons. You built the trust, they trust you more. You built trust with their email provider like Gmail, so your emails are going through to their inbox. You're on their contact list, so if you send an email with a whole bunch of photos and links in it, like I showed you in those HTML emails, they are going to go through to the inbox, and that's what counts. I get 70% conversions on some of my lists. And that's because all my really good quality HTML emails with all the links in it and everything all in there for them, like a web page, and a click here to view it online link is in there, that is guaranteed to go through to their inbox. And that's because I worked really hard to build that trust with the subscriber and their email provider. And that's how you do that. So I hope that answers that question. Okay, because that's as thorough as I can be about that. You have to do it that way these days. You must. Okay, and if you saw my unsubscribe link in the email, that doesn't really count as a link. If somebody at Spam Cop was looking at my email as a spam report and they saw no links and I'm not pitching anything and I'm just saying hi, please reply, and the only thing in there is an unsubscribe link, I'm totally spam or can spam compliant. They're not going to put me on the blacklist. Okay, so that's how it works, and you have to be really careful about what you do with email marketing these days. So please, take that advice to the bank.
And
do we have any more questions?
yeah, I want to reiterate real quickly on that, folks. The internet as we know it, I mean, literally, I mean, AWeber didn't start till 1998. To some people, that's a long time ago, but in the reality of it, as far as business, it's just like yesterday for some of us. I mean, if you're 20 years old, 1998 is a long time ago. But for those of us in our 40s and 50s and older, 1998 wasn't that long ago. And the bottom line is, even since 1998, this business, in particular email marketing that we're discussing tonight, has just transformed in metaphors that doesn't even look anything like it did in 1998. And, there was still a time, even up in, I'll even reach out and say even as late as 2006, 2007, the majority of the people online were still skeptical about even giving their credit card information, even as little as 5 or 6 years ago online. Now that's become accepted. That's totally accepted. Almost no one has an issue with putting a credit card for an offer anymore. Then the point of this matter is this keeps changing. The game keeps changing, for lack of better words. And if you're not keeping up with the latest changes with AWeber, GetResponse, all these other autoresponder series, then you will lose. And that's the bottom line. I'm not mixing words with you. That's the truth. And we're here to help you. You can literally get in for $3. And I know that you're going to see another page. There'll be another offer. It's an amazing offer. One thing I didn't even add in there. It's not even on that second page. Is if you will take the chance here, the opportunity to go ahead and look at that second page. I'm going to throw in one other quick bonus, but we're going to answer some questions first. And this is only going to be for tonight. And then we mean what we're saying. You will not see this page tomorrow. So just want to let you know that. All right.
I also did add your YouTube Love product.
Oh, okay.
People are going to see that, but they have to sign up to be a basic member first.
Okay.
We're not asking a lot here, folks. If you sign up to the basic membership for $3, you're getting a lot, okay? And that's when you're going to be able to get that opportunity to get the vendor lock autoresponder for free and have me install it on a hosting account for you. That's when you're also going to get Rick's product, YouTube Love, and it's already on the page. I did add that to the page. If you have another bonus for them, Rick, that's great. But I did take the time to add that to the second page.
Awesome. Well, here's another quick clue for you. For literally the same amount of capital that you would invest with HostGator, we've got an offer for you that's actually the same amount of money within $1 per month. That is going to blow your mind. That's all I'm going to tell you. You have to go look at the second page. We're going to answer some questions. We'll get back to that in a moment. Okay. The software. This is from Sterling. What about the email software? Is that included in the $3 offer?
The email software?
That's what he says.
If he's referring to the vendor lock autoresponder, I just answered that question. I mentioned that you have to become a basic member before you can see the vendor lock autoresponder offer. And no, it's not included in your base membership for $3. The vendor lock autoresponder. You get that for free if you take us up on the gold membership. Okay, gold membership is only available to people that joined up for the standard membership first. That's how it works. It's pretty basic. If you get the $3 membership, you can work with what I just showed you there. You should get all of this for your $3 membership. If you can you see my screen right now?
Yes.
Okay, so there's the list of what you get. Okay, so I hope that answers that question. And yes, you do get the vendor lock autoresponder for free, along with Magic Video Robot, which sells for $167, sold out of the Warrior Form. You get that free. A Magic Video Site Maker, which is my YouTube blog building software that has membership sites built into it. Very powerful. You get that. You also get Auto Ad Swapper, which allows you to do ad swaps with people very easily. Okay, you get all those. I installed them on a hosting account for you. You get Rick's YouTube Love. And I forgot to mention this. I'm also throwing in, and it's on the page, for a gold membership to Warrior Money School. Now, some folks listening may already have this. I sell this for $246 per month to high-end real estate agents and people that are really interested in bringing their business more online. It is a members area filled with 10 plus videos. But what's really cool about it, Rick, is it has built-in software in the members area that acts like a teacher. That's why I call it Warrior Money School. It's just like a school. You have software that actually tells you what to do next. Have you ever joined something and you're in the members area and you have no clue what to do? And you don't know where to start?
Oh, all the time.
What link to click on?
Sure.
First? Well, my software tracks what you're doing and tells you what to do next, just like a teacher. You even get an online report card. The online report card is in real time. So as you work on the video modules and watch and learn from the videos and do the steps underneath the video, that's all there for you. Links and code are all there for you. If you need it, it's there. Once you do that step, you click a button that says you've completed that step. The software will update your live report card. So in the members area, when you go to the report card page, you're actually going to see a live update of your report card. You get grades just like school. You get everyone starts with F on the first day because you haven't done anything. So to get your grade up from F to A plus, you just go ahead and follow through, and it's all in steps. Step one, step two, step three, step four. And you just go through those steps, and in each module there's a video, some stuff you need to learn about that video underneath it, and then a button for you to click that you have completed that step. So you have software that's tracking what you do and updating your report card, which tells you on the report card not only what is your grade and how you're doing at the moment, but it tells you what to do next. It tells you exactly what video to go watch next. How's that for you? Okay, so you get that with the gold membership. You get Warrior Money School gold membership. You get the Autoresponder Sales Club gold membership. You get all the software I just mentioned, including the vendor lock autoresponder included in that bundle, and you get it installed for free, and you also get the hosting account that's part of the bundle. And that is gold membership. Gold membership is only accessible if you first purchase the base standard membership, and you get everything you see on my screen right now for $3 for the base membership. Okay, so I hope that answers that question. Do we have any more questions?
One other quick thing on that really fast is I built my first 2 membership sites using his software.
Yeah. And how long did it take you?
Oh, I'd say the first one was the mobile marketing. I'm sorry, it was the mafiamastermind.org. Ugly website. Guess what? It converted like crazy. I was really shocked. I think it took a grand total. I already had written what I wanted for the sales page, but as far as setting up the membership, I'd say about 45 minutes. They turned right around and
you put all those videos in there from YouTube. Now, I should mention, Rick, there's actually a feature you didn't use for that. I know the software's got a lot of features, so you might not have noticed, but there's actually a harvest feature, and you can harvest a list of videos straight into your members area, but you can also do what you just did with that and post individual YouTube players like that. That looks cool too. But you can actually just punch in a keyword and it'll pull in videos from that keyword.
awesome.
You want to be specific and have your videos only. But I'll give people a tip when you're using Magic Video Site Maker. Instead of a keyword, all you have to do there, Rick, is enter your YouTube channel name.
Awesome.
If you do that, it pulls up only your videos off your channel. So all you have to do is put your series on one channel on YouTube, and then when you go into Magic Video Site Maker, you just enter your channel name and hit save. Bam! All your videos pull in at once.
And it looks very professional and it's very fast. And I also used it on a mobile marketing membership, which to be totally honest and frank with everybody, I haven't added any new content to it for almost a year. And it was a $4.97 a month. It's still making sales, still people still paying me for it. And I haven't put anything. I mean, again, it's less than $5. This is 10 times of a deal. And it's $3.
I'll tell people another story. I remember we did Skype Mafia Master.
Oh yes.
Together, which is the product we put on the Warrior Forum. And I remember, I think it was the day of the product launch. You said, Jeff, what are we going to do? I don't have the members area thing. I totally forgot about that.
Yes.
No problem.
I forgot all about that.
We installed Magic Video Site Maker. That took a whole 5 minutes. We popped all the videos into the members area that's built into Magic Video Site Maker. I think the whole deal took us, 35 minutes?
Yeah, it was less than an hour. I remember that. Yeah. Now that you've refreshed my mind on that.
We had a blog in there for people to comment on. It was all built in there. So, yes, Magic Video.
And the chat feature of the membership was awesome. I mean, it literally was its own built-in social media.
That was one of our best chat storms ever. We had over 200 sales on that product in a couple of days, and all those people were just chatting on that chat board inside our members area like crazy. It's a mile long. You can't even read all the chats in there. It's so long. You go through it, it's like, it kind of like reminds me of one of those YouTube videos where there's just millions of comments and you couldn't possibly read them all. I was really stoked to see that. That was the first time I ever had that. But that's something to remind people that there's kind of that communication going on when somebody's in your members area. So that was the first time I ever put a chat board like that.
It was awesome. We had hundreds of comments in just a few days. Yeah, I mean, it was
I'm gonna
better.
try to,
Yes,
yeah,
it
I'm
was.
gonna try to do that to all my members areas now.
I mean,
I
we didn't
have
even know it would.
SiteMaker.
Yeah, we didn't even know it would work like that. It was awesome.
No, that was just a guess. Yeah, we didn't even. We just put the blog in there. You know, you can do that with Magic Video SiteMaker in a click. You just go into the control panel and select in the drop-down menu. Um, in the members area, you just select in the theme. You just select with blog and click save. That's all you do, and the blog module will show up in your members area. That's the first time I ever actually used it, though, and it was awesome, man. I never had that much response. I think it's because people were logged into the members area, so they felt like it was a little bit more of a community, and they just, man, they just blogged like crazy, man. There was comments on everything, people sharing ideas. It was really powerful, and that was with Magic Video Site Maker. You can do that too, but you can only get that software from me in that bundle, which is gold membership, and you can only view that if you're a standard member. So I hope that clarifies that question for those people. Do we have any more questions, Rick?
We got quite a few more.
Let's hear it.
The Skype group will discuss how to email properly. Yes, Dee. If you're in the Skype group, which is again, the investment is only $3 a month for that. You can't buy a cup of coffee for that for crying out loud. Yes, you need to contact me on Skype to get in the group, obviously, because it is a Skype group. Here is my Skype ID, and make sure you put your PayPal transaction in there, of course.
Rick, you don't even have to do that. I've taken the time to put it in the members area last night.
Okay.
I've got the buttons right in there. So as soon as people sign up at vendorlockhosting.com/deal and sign up for basic membership, you get instant access to the members area. And inside the members area, there's two buttons I added last night, Rick, right at the top. One to add Rick to Skype and one to add me to Skype. And all you have to do is log into the members area, which you get access to immediately, and just click that big blue button that says add Rick to Skype. Even if you don't have Skype installed, clicking that button will first ask you to install Skype if you don't have it. So that's why I recommend people use the button instead, Rick. So if they go inside the members area and you don't have Skype or you don't know how to use Skype, it's much easier to just go click that button, because if you click the button, it's going to open Skype and add the contact, and you're ready to go. If you don't have Skype, clicking that button will first install Skype, and then you can go ahead and communicate with us on Skype. So you get all that stuff in the list that we showed you, and you can get it today only, because it's only for the webinar participants. Okay, so this deal is I'm gonna put this together without all the bonuses. I should mention, all those bonuses we mentioned are not going to be in the package when we give it up on the Warrior Forum for $37 a month. Okay, so you get it for $3, and I'm also going to give that free copy of Magic Video Robot to the two winners. And anybody else that wants to get Magic Video Robot for free and have it installed for free has to take us up on the Autoresponder Gold membership, which is the second page you will see when you sign up for the base membership. Also, there's a link in the email that you get, just in case that page doesn't work for you or something. You can go back to the page from the email you get when you join as a standard member. You can also log straight into the members area and click that button and add myself and Rick to Skype, so you can join our Skype group as soon as you sign up as a base member or a standard member. And that is at vendorlockhosting.com/deal. Do we have any more questions?
We have a ton of questions, but they're asking the questions about the gold membership, and it's to only be fair. I mean, go ahead and invest
really
$3.
I put a lot of time into that page, and there's a lot of awesome stuff that I'm not really even mentioning.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of for members only.
Right.
So you do have to become a standard member to do the gold membership.
So it's $3, folks.
I'm giving hints at it here, but really it's a deal that's for people that are serious about this. You have to show that you're at least serious enough to join our standard member.
We're not breaking the bank either, folks.
No, like Rick just said, I am drinking a coffee right now
Yeah.
They're drinking a coffee that costs more.
Oh,
I
especially in Canada. Oh my, yeah.
oh my man, I've got this mocha right here. I'm
What's a
gonna
latte cost in Canada these days?
I don't buy these specialty coffees
Well, if you
honestly,
would, I mean, is it?
but I'll tell you the one in my hand was
And
$5.25.
it's not even specialty coffee, folks.
No, it's a medium coffee. It's not even. It's in a paper to go cup with a plastic lid. It's not even the full size one. It's the medium.
Yeah,
It's a medium for 5.25. Mind you, it's really good.
it better be for that.
It's not a standard coffee. It's a mocha. So
Yeah. So we're gonna answer your questions. We're gonna answer your questions if but go ahead and invest $3 to find out the rest of the story.
you will get to see that full offer with all the software I just mentioned when you become a standard member. You don't have to take us up on the gold membership, but you would really like to see it. I can tell you that much because there's some really awesome stuff in that offer.
There you
We're
go.
only offering it today, 24 hours. Both offers are coming down. You can't get standard membership after today. Okay, you can't. If I decide to put it on the Warrior form, it's going to be $37 a month. Okay, so today only. And if you take us up on the standard membership, you don't necessarily have to take us up on the gold membership, but I think you're going to like what you see. Okay, so any more questions, Rick?
Yes. Question: any difference in gold membership? Okay, for 3, 6, 12 months. Obviously, that's all on the same page. Hopefully, they can look at that and really
Yes,
reread it
the
again.
only difference in the 3, 6, and 12 month offer is the hosting. You're getting the hosting package, and then that's what I'm going to install your autoresponder onto and all that software. I'm going to upload it all. It takes almost an hour to upload everything. Magic Video Site Maker is over 3,000 files on its own. Okay, so I'm uploading accounts for people all day long. So I will do it all for you. I'm going to upload the software to the new hosting account, install it, do the databases, install the cron jobs, set up the software. I'm going to log into the software, make sure it's running right, and then I'm going to email you with the login links for each software application. And I'm going to have all the stuff ready for you on that hosting account. So what you're getting with the 3, 6, and 12 month there is the different intervals in the hosting package. Okay, so that's what you're getting with the package, and then you're getting all that stuff in the what I call the Internet Ultimate Marketing Kit. There, I'm giving away more hints toward what I'm giving away here on that gold membership,
Mm-hmm.
but you get everything in that offer installed for you on that hosting account. Okay, so what you're getting is the 3, 6, or 12 month options is the hosting. Okay, and of course, if you pick the 12 month, you're going to get the better deal. That's the one where you get it for, oh, I'm not even going to tell you how cheap it is.
Yeah, exactly. So don't. I mean,
You got to go
honestly,
look at it.
honestly, you need to go look at it.
That's for members only. For
Right.
members only, for $3, you got to become a member to even look at it. Because
Most.
these are the deals we need to be talking about. Because you know what happens, Rick, is I do these webinars and I say too much, and people start expecting things from me. They're like, "Oh, you offer this or that." It's like, no, I offer that to standard members, not to everyone. Okay, so it's not for everyone. It's for standard members if they want to upgrade to gold membership. Okay. Now the options there, I don't mind answering that question. That 3, 6, and 12 months is for the hosting that's included in the bundle. And of course, the hosting is required for me to upload all that
And folks,
software.
look at it like this. I mean, most of the time you come to a webinar, you know that there's somebody that's going to be offering some kind of service or a product. We all know that. We've all been to. I mean, I've been to hundreds, thousands of them. But who's doing it for $3? Go, $3. What do you? Yeah, that's the funny thing about it is you expect expect a sales pitch of a 297, 497, or $97 a month or something like that. Hey,
It's not about selling a product here. This is about building a community of people that want to succeed in this year and forward with autoresponders. Because times keep changing. You have to keep on this stuff. And I'm the guy that really hammers this stuff out every day. So I like helping people do the same. I find too that the more people I help, do successful internet email marketing, the better the environment gets. Remember the days a few years ago where everybody was spamming everybody
Yep.
and you couldn't open an inbox without it being just full of buy this ClickBank product, buy this ClickBank product, just bombs of it. And none of the stuff was good. So, I mean, really, do we need to keep doing that? I don't think so. I think a new environment is required. And by building that new environment, we're making it better for everyone. Okay, so by doing better email marketing, we're making it better for everyone because the audience, the people that are receiving these emails, have to trust us marketers. And if we have a persona of this bad vibe where all email marketers are scum and everything they put out is bad, it's not really helping us at all, right? So what we need to do is build a better environment for email marketing, and that's going to take cooperation from everyone. We
Yes.
all have to work together and start sending better quality mail out. Then we're not doing damage to our business.
So it's time to
Okay,
step up
so
your A game, folks. We're going to start asking
yeah, for sure.
questions. We got tons of them. Let's get through them.
Yeah, for
All
sure.
right.
And I see people
All right. We
still on
got,
the webinar here, so let's
yes. Can we do this strategy with another autoresponder offer, not AWeber? Suppose they would need to have a good introductory offer or trial to attract signups.
that helps. That really does help, and that's one of the reasons I chose AWeber. But I also tried all these different services out, and I tried eye contact. I tried a few of the others. I find AWeber's pretty good quality. I mean, they really work hard. Okay, they work hard to keep their servers clean. They work hard to make their product
Yes.
better all the
Yes.
time. There's always updates from them. If you go log into the affiliate area or your own autoresponder, there's always updates for you, and they have really good video tutorials to show people what they're doing. That's important. Don't sell a service that you have to provide all the support for all the time. If they have great quality tutorials and support and service, now when you go ahead and sell their service, you're not going to get a bunch of emails from people going, "How do you do this? How do you do that?"
That's
I
right.
get it all the time. I get people emailing me how to do this or how to do that with somebody else's product or service, and that's because they're asking me because they know that I know, and they're asking me because they know that they can't get the answer from the actual provider of that service because they don't have good documentation or they don't have good video tutorials. So AWeber has great video tutorials, very easy to find. They have great knowledge base and FAQ section, all that. Plus they have support that is top grade.
Okay.
So when I send customers over there, it's not so much I'm worried about them. I'm worried about two things. I'm worried about them getting quality service so that they stay on and that I get my affiliate cut from them every month. But I also want to make sure that they feel like they got a good product recommendation from me. That goes back to our quality again, quality versus quantity. So recommend quality products that have good service backing them, like AWeber, and you're never going to fail. AWeber's not going anywhere. They're not going to go bankrupt.
That's right.
They're not going to disappear. You don't want to put all that work into these links and off some little service that you found somewhere that's like really, really, really cheap or free because those people go away. Those companies or that service shuts down. When you sign up to their terms of service, you agreed that they could
And
close
look at the
down at
list
any
that you
time.
built and worked so hard to build. It goes
Yeah,
away. It flies away.
and imagine all the links you have out there on pages and in all those email follow-ups that you built, especially if you're going to take the time to build those high-quality HTML ones like I showed you.
Mm-hmm.
It take me a whole day to make one of those.
That's
Then you
right.
got to put it online and link it up so that you have an online version because some people have browser problems and can't view your images. So you have that link that says view this online. You have to put all that together, and that is a ton of work. It takes me about a day each for making one email when I make those HTML emails. But they're worth it because I can send that out every day for the rest of my life, and the autoresponder is going to update the date in that email so it looks like it's brand new. It says today's date, blah, 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 and then it has the whole email in HTML format with the links and banners. I use the AWeber banners mixed in there. They have the little GIF ones that flip around and
Mm-hmm.
show the nice little banners. I put them right in the email and stuff. But you won't get those emails through to people unless you did the steps that I told you about first, building trust with text only, and then asking them to whitelist you, add you to their contact list, and then ask them to do that step. If you haven't done that first, they're not going to receive your HTML emails. If you send them one with that many images and that many links without doing those other steps first, it will go straight to their junk folder. Most of the time these days, people don't even look at their junk folder. They just click clear.
Yep.
Clear junk.
I do
They
it
don't read it.
myself.
Okay, everyone does because it's full of junk. So don't go to the junk folder. Don't allow yourself to fall into that category of I'm a marketer that email bombs a huge list with a bunch of crappy links that nobody wants, and none of these people were interested in the product in the first place. You're just condemning yourself. You're not going to get through to the inbox. Your
Well, how about some
email address,
right?
your domain, and your IP will all get blacklisted.
How about some questions that have not been? We've got a lot of questions that have actually already been answered, and that's
Yeah,
okay.
try. A lot of people ask the same
Right, and that's okay. But we're going to answer.
So if your question didn't get answered directly,
Let's work on that.
we're going to
Exactly.
answer it within another.
Okay, here's Alfred. My question is simple. Could this replace my HostGator account?
Which?
This
The gold membership?
gold
Our
membership.
hosting account?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. You get a vendor lock hosting account. You get everything that you are shown on the gold membership page, and I install it all for you on that hosting account. You get access to the membership area right away. You get access to the hosting account right away, and you get a free domain name that I will register for you. And once that domain name has propagated on the internet, you will have access to your other software.
The question is, who does that for you?
Just to let you know, I will email you with that link or those links the next day because it usually takes about 24 hours for your domain name to resolve. So yes, you get the hosting account included. It will replace your HostGator account. We have better VPS high speed servers. Okay, better lock hosting. I've invested a lot of money into my company this year, so we have high grade servers for you to work with. We don't have all the mod security restrictions that you find on HostGator. So whenever you find one of those scripts that won't install properly, usually because of a mod security block, we don't have those. Okay, so we have better servers for internet marketers. So yes, you can replace your HostGator account with it, and yes, you get all the software installed on that hosting account by me, and you will get a second link from me next day when your domain is set up.
All right, here's another question. Troy was asking, what about their non-like of affiliate marketers? Get response seems to favor us.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, though, is if you paid attention to the presentation, you'll notice that, and you're going to get this in my email swipes. When you get your email swipes, you're going to notice this. The first bunch of emails are not marketing. Okay, so you're not an internet marketer. Remember what I said in the first step about building trust. Okay, you're building trust, and you're doing that how? By treating people like a pal and not a faceless money bot. Right? That's what I mentioned in the presentation. It's really important because Aweber might not like people that open an account, try to upload a huge list of crappy emails with no names associated to them that they scraped off some website somewhere, and e-bomb them with a bunch of crappy affiliate links. Okay? Are you surprised that Aweber doesn't like that? I'm not. I'm not at all.
Aweber's doing their job.
I wouldn't like it if people were doing that to my servers. If I was a giant corporation or company trying to sell only autoresponder service, I wouldn't want somebody getting my IPs on the blacklist. So of course I wouldn't like those kind of people. And I just explained in the presentation how that type of marketing no longer works anyway. So there's no point in doing it.
Okay, here's another question.
What you want to do is you want to build small quality lists.
Right.
And Aweber does so like you if you're doing that. They like you very much. If you didn't exist, if customers like you didn't exist, they wouldn't exist. They would be out of business. So trust me when I tell you, they do like you very much if you're a marketer. They just want you to market clean. They want
Right.
spamming and sending out massive e-bombs to huge lists and making all this ClickBank money, you can still make the ClickBank money, but that method is dead. Dead, 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 dead. No point in even talking about it. So, yes, Aweber does not like it when people try that old nasty method.
And they will can your account in a heartbeat. Believe me, they will can your account.
Doesn't work anyway, and don't forget who hates it more than Aweber? The subscribers.
That's right.
And that's who you're trying to get friendly with and get them to buy your products. Why would you want them to hate you? You're bombing them with that crap, they hate you. Trust me when I
So we got a bunch of other questions. Let's get through them.
don't do that, folks.
All right.
Market clean, and that way with Aweber, they're going to look at your stuff and go, "Oh, this guy just sent out messages saying, hey, how you doing? Please reply if you're interested in this niche. Have a nice day."
Right. We have a ton more questions, and we've been on the call almost 2 hours. All right. So here's.
People are still interested, so let's keep it going.
So Stevens here was saying, can we get this set up on HostGator instead of having to drop HostGator? Let me answer this question really quickly, Steven. It's we offer a service that Jeff has been very, very gracious putting the software together. Here's my advice to you: leave everything at HostGator the way you have it. If you like HostGator, there's nothing wrong with HostGator. I believe our service that Jeff has put together is far superior. However, if you look at the second page, you will see all the benefits of what we're doing for you. I would suggest leave everything in HostGator, take advantage of our offer, get in the Skype group, start engaging. I mean, literally for the very, very minuscule amount of money that it costs to join. It's just insane offer. Just go ahead and do that. I mean, if you're worried about HostGator, keep it. No problem. So we're going to move forward. All right.
Just to extend on that a little bit, Rick, when you sign up, you're going to get a VendorLock client care account, and that's where you can get your support desk and all that. But inside there, you can also transfer and register domain names and also access all your products all in one area. So in the drop down menu, you have all your products like your bonuses or ebooks or anything you purchase as add on, or the gold membership will be there for you. But you also have that transfer uh, feature there. You can transfer domain names in a heartbeat and keep them all in your VendorLock client care account, so you can keep all your domains in one place. You can leave all your stuff on HostGator if you want and just leave it there. I have several services myself. I just, over the years, I've ended up having a couple websites over here, a couple websites over there. You can leave them there. Usually the cost of these sites are minimal. Like if you're paying a few bucks a month for HostGator, if that site's making you money, there's no reason you shouldn't pay a few bucks a month for it. It's a service you need. It's a business expense. Think of it as a business expense. As long as your site's making money for you, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to pay that hosting too. And it should be dirt cheap for you. Like anything under 50 bucks a month should be a cheap business expense, because like think about having a business like a land-based business where you have to pay employees, a lease, pay the hydro bill, have paper, pens, all that stuff. You're spending tens of thousands of dollars per month to run a standard business. So to run an internet business, you can really get cheap. Okay, so like less than 50 bucks a month, you can be in pretty much have your whole business online running. Okay, so if you have a $5 expense per month over here and a $20 expense per month over there, that's still no big deal. You really got to just consider that this is a business, and it's a business expense that you must pay if you want to be in this business. But it's not something that's nearly as expensive as running a land-based business. So yes, I would, if you have sites that are successful and even making you just a bit of money, I would just leave them alone and pay the 5 or 10 or 20 bucks a month, whatever you're paying for your hosting and packages over there. Just go ahead and pay that because you're making money. If you're not, but you still want to keep the site and you want to put it all in one place, then you might just want to transfer your domain name one time, and then you've got it all in your VendorLock client care account, and you can open as many websites on your cPanel as you want. And by the way, we're using the brand new cPanel X3, which is their newest cPanel. We've got all the latest, greatest stuff for you over there. Okay, so yes, you can transfer your domain names. and have everything in one area. If you're trying to save money, that's the way I would do it. But if you have successful sites on other domains or on other service providers and they're making you money and you don't want to touch them, there's no reason to because you're making money off them.
Okay, let's move
Have
on to
any
some
more
other.
questions,
Yes,
Rick?
let's move on to these questions. Been on almost 2 hours now. Reading here with Steven. He says, question: does the new domain registration include privacy for $12 a year?
Yes, yes, we give you the free privacy, free, yes, all of that's included, and you will see that during domain registration. I should mention too that in the drop down for domain registration, you want to pick the 1 year option to get the free domain, and it says that it costs $11.95 there, but it's actually just selecting the time period, which is 1 year. When you get to the checkout page, you'll see that the domain is in the checkout page as $0.00. Okay, because you're getting the domain free. So the first step when you fill in the domain you want, you must register a new domain because it comes with a free domain. Don't try to transfer one off the get go there. You want to register a brand new domain name. You get it included, so pick a brand new domain name. If you want to use the domain name you have, you can transfer it later. Okay. If you want to do that, what you want to do there is just have a secondary name. Maybe add, let's say your domain name is ebooks.com. You could go ahead and register ebooks.net as your free domain name, okay? Because ebooks.com is taken. You've got it already. So enter ebooks.net, and then we'll open your account. You can transfer your other domain name over later if you choose, and then you can have both. Then you could have both ebooks.com and ebooks.net, and you could aim them both at separate websites, or you could aim them both at the same website. And I do that with a lot of sites. Like I was lucky enough to get customsitemaker.com years ago when I for my website building. So I also went ahead and bought customsitemaker.ca because I'm up here in Canada, and I figured somebody else is going to grab that if I don't, and then they're going to be competing with my business. So I went ahead and bought both. So that's what I would recommend for the gold membership. Go ahead and register a brand new domain name, and it can be anything you want. It can be something totally different from your old ones, or it can be the same with a different extension like .net or .biz. Okay, and then yes, on the second step, you're going to see that you get the free privacy protection on that free
Yes.
domain name that's included in the gold membership. Okay, and when you get to the third page, which is the checkout page, you will see that domain name says $0.00. And by the way, um, I'm including that in the bundle, and if you keep the bundle, you keep the domain name. So I'm going to renew your domain name for you. I'm also going to register it and set it up to your name servers and all that when I install all your software. Do we have any more questions, Rick?
One other quick thing on that. Literally several $100s worth of bonuses. Literally over the top. Literally giving this away. We're building the trust with you. We want to help you make money. Period. That's what we're doing here. This is what email marketing is all about. This is what's part of this club. And the, excuse me. And one other quick thing on that: HostGattor's not going to give you a free domain either. By the way, I think you all know that. And one
They
other,
have offers once in a while, but they're not going to give you a
yeah,
free domain.
no,
Have software, upload it,
no,
do all the cron jobs, install
no,
the databases, send you emails with the links for everything all set up for you,
no.
and give you Rick's YouTube love, and give you Warrior Money School Gold membership, which I mentioned has that built-in software that teaches you how to make
Yes.
money online and gives you a live updated report card.
And here's the last bonus, and it's
All
gonna.
that.
I don't think he put a countdowner. I mean, we could have put a countdown on the page. I don't know if Jeff actually did that or not. I mean,
No, there's no countdown, but it will be closed in 24 hours. I'm just going to take the page off the server. So
okay,
if you're wondering how that offer is going to be closed, it's just going to be page missing 404 error.
gotcha. Well, here's the last bonus, and I mean, this is crazy stupid what I'm doing, but I'm going to do this for those of you that need something else. I don't know. You really shouldn't need anything else. I'm going to give it to you anyway. I've got a group that's called the Mafia Mastermind. It was my original group. It's not my product creation, software creation group, but it's called the mafiamastermind.org. And it's a matter of fact, it was the first site that I ever actually built using Jeff's software. And it's an old ugly page, but the point of it is the quality of the content inside the membership. Now, this is an actual website with close to 100 hours of workshops, training, videos, products that I've created, products that I've shared with other people, PLR rights to products that I've purchased, and about 60 people that are in that group that are connectors, that there's no pitches in that group at all. We just help each other learn more about internet marketing. I'm going to give each and every one of you that takes advantage of any hosting offer that's on Jeff's page right here, right now, 60-day free trial. And by the way, that's actually a $19.95 a month membership. I've got people paying me right now that. It's yours for 60 days. There's no credit cards. There's none of that. There's no opt-ins. I mean, you got
Wow,
opt.
Rick, you're
That's
seriously over delivering here.
straight up.
I was actually considering doing a webinar with you next week on just that. So I guess you just gave that away.
That's okay.
But
They got to make a decision, though. I mean, honestly, $3.
make sure you make it clear though that's with the gold membership.
That's with a gold membership. That you don't get that for $3, but you got to look at the second page. It's, you invest $3, go to the second page, take advantage of any hosting there, any plan there you choose. As long as you're a member in good standing with them, I'll give that to you also. You got to contact me on Skype. People are contacting me now. So please just don't call me while I'm on the workshop like somebody did earlier, but that's okay. And they were so excited they were actually calling me while we were doing the workshop. That's right, right. I'm talking about through the Skype they were trying to contact me. We can't do that. Well,
Get excited.
I know.
All this stuff, and a lot of people have tried email marketing and tried the old methods, and going, "Well, I didn't make any money."
Yeah.
And that's I hope you paid attention to the presentation and
Yep.
learned why. Everyone makes mistakes. I did it too, and don't forget that some of those things used to work. So when people say, "Oh, I did this or I did that, made a lot of money," they might not be lying. It's just that those methods no longer work because times keep changing. So if you've had any fails in email marketing, guess what? So have I. A lot. I've done campaigns where I've spent hundreds of dollars on a campaign, going, "Yeah, this seems great." It means nothing. And then
I have too.
campaigns with you, Rick, where we've done like a $40 off on the word form, and we just killed it, like 300 sales in a day, and everybody's just e-bombing us and going, "I can't wait! This is so exciting." So it's all about your method.
It's all about your presentation and your method. Exactly.
It's all about the presentation, and that is key. And remember, when you're doing email marketing these days, that when you're sending somebody a message and being friendly with them, you're trying to just build friendship, and that is building that same kind of idea. You're building trust, and you're showing people that you're not a jerk, and you're just an average person. You build that trust, and you're going to have a better success rate. I have a 70% success or a conversion rate with some of my lists. That means I can send out a list or a message to a list, and 70% of them go buy it. Now, just think about that for a second. If you've had a list of even just 100 people, that means 70 of them are going to go buy it. Now, what if it's a $29.95 product, $30 product? 10 times 30 in one email. That's a good email, right? That's or 10 times 70, I'm sorry. 70 people on a list of 100 could buy a $10 to $30 product from you. And that's if you build that kind of trust. Okay, so build trust and do it by email marketing without links at first. Build the trust, ask people to reply, and get communication going. And that's why we added the Skype group, folks, because communication is key. You're getting the Skype group, okay? Autoresponder Sales Club Skype group. What that means is you're going to learn how to communicate with these same kind of people, like myself, like Rick, like other people in the business, and you're going to be able to chat with the entire group. And that's why we added the Skype group so that, if you're in the members area and you leave a post on the chat board, that's cool. And we love the comments and everybody shares on there, but it's not as interactive as being in a Skype group where everybody can chat at once and make calls to each other and conference calls. So having the Skype group is a huge bonus. Rick charges $100 a month, which is a crazy good deal for these Skype groups, and he's just giving you one today. He's giving you our brand new Autoresponder Sales Club, which we most active group from now on.
Yes.
So you're actually getting our most active group where everybody else is paying $100 per month just for the Skype group. So you're getting that for just $3. Okay, you're getting the Skype group, you're getting the email swipes from campaign, and you're getting the membership site access to the members area. And just for those listening right now, please give me 1 day to post the replay of this video. It will be in the members area tomorrow with the high quality audio. And yes, you get that with your standard membership for $3.
There you go. We've been live.
Rick mentioned are only with the gold membership. You will view the gold membership as soon as you become a standard member. Become a standard member right now at vendorlockhosting.com/deal.
And I posted that just to make sure it's a clickable link. It's already there. We've been on 2 hours. We've answered every question yet. There's been a few questions that people have asked over and over, and that's okay. We've answered those questions.
See other people's questions, so that happens.
Right, and that's no problem.
We have more
No, we don't have any new fresh questions that haven't already been answered.
Probably wrap things up then. Don't forget, folks, you can always go into your support desk once you're a VendorLock member, okay? Now, you're going to become a VendorLock member just by becoming standard member here for $3. So once you're a VendorLock member, you'll have the client care account.
Yeah.
You'll automatically get an email sent to you with the link to your client care account. When you log in there, there is a support desk inside. So you can contact me there, and I have stuff I can help you with the, right there from the support desk. So please ask me all your questions or anything related to the products or services or method that we just showed you. Please do all those questions through the support desk inside your VendorLock client care account. And you'll get that as soon as you sign up for this base membership at $3 at vendorlockhosting.com/deal.
All right, we're going to give you guys, ladies and gentlemen, rather, folks, like literally 2-3 minutes. We've been on for 2 hours now for a $3 offer. So,
yes, I'll just put that list back here so people can see it. There you go. That's what you get. Just email campaign, 10 copy email swipes. You get the membership site access right now for $3. As soon as you log in there, you'll be able to click those buttons I mentioned where you can add Rick and myself to Skype. If you don't have Skyping, we'll install it for you.
oh man.
Made it that easy. Plus, then you get the Autoresponder Skype group, the Autoresponder Sales Club Skype group. All you have to do for that is go log into the members area, and there's exact instructions how to become the Skype group member. Click that button and follow the instructions.
Yeah, bottom line, you're PMing me after you've given me a PayPal transaction, show me that you're a member, and I'll put you in the new Skype group.
Have to do that step, Rick, because I built it into the members.
There you go.
All they have to do is click that one button and then
there you go. There it is, folks.
So that's simple. Just log in here after you become a member, vendorlockhosting.com/deal. Once you become a member, you're going to get instant access, okay? You'll also get email link. So you'll also have backup link there. You'll have it emailed to you automatically, so you can go ahead and log in from that link. Get in the members area. That's where you can join the Skype group. You're also going to see the replay of the video presentation, which will be there tomorrow, because I need time to upload it and make sure the audio is all perfect and all that. Everything else you get access to is instant once you're in your VendorLock client care account, and anything on the hosting package and stuff that's in the gold membership, you'll get instant access to all that stuff too. But the installs and stuff take a little longer because I have to upload all those files for you, install databases, do the cron job setups, make sure it's all working, register your domain name, let that domain name resolve on the internet so that when you go to it, it works. And then I'm going to send you a second email with all the links for Magic Video Robot, Magic Video SiteMaker, Auto Ad Spotter, the VendorLock Autoresponder. And all you have to do is go log in and use them.
There you go, folks. Over 2 hours long. We're ending the call now. We're going to give you a total of 60 seconds. Any last questions that have not already been answered? Yes, it is a Skype group that is active daily. Yes, there's many of the questions we've already answered. Again, $3. You get to see everything else. You will see for yourself that everything that Jeff has just literally given away, plus what I'm giving away, the $19.95 a month membership for 60 days with no credit cards, no opt-ins, no nothing. All right, it's literally the same price you paid HostGator, and he's giving you a free domain. Hello, no brainer. I mean, that's as simple as it gets, folks. Last 60 seconds. Any last questions, please? All right. See if anybody's paying
By the way,
attention.
that link will only be live for 24 hours after this video webinar. So bedblockhosting.com/deal won't be there later, folks. So make sure you go to that link right now, sign up, and if you want to take us up on the gold membership, I look forward to seeing you all in the members area.
All right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for coming to the call. Thank you, Jeff, for the generous offer. Thank you so much. I'm on Skype here in about 60 seconds. After this workshop's over with, I'll take my Skype off away, and I'll literally make it active, and it's time to answer your questions. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for everybody for being here. Good night.
Okay, thanks, Rick. Have a good day.
The organizer has ended the session, and this call will be disconnected.